Uses of Clean Energy and What It Can Do for China in the Future by Aidhan, Corbett, and Matthew Meredith.
In this presentation, we're going to be talking all about clean energy. Clean energy are alternate solutions to using oil and other sources, fossil fuels mainly, that leave traces of pollution in the air, water, or other environments. There are many types of clean energy, with the main ones being solar, hydrothermal, geothermal, and wind. Wind power is the most common source of clean energy, but solar power, however, does seem to be promising for the future. Solar energy is one alternate option to oil and fossil fuels, and it's very useful for creating mass amounts of energy. It shows promise for the future as its energy yields are very high. Solar energy can be taken and used in two different ways: passive and active solar systems. Passive solar systems use the power of the sun to directly heat water, which then in turn provides heat to the home. Active solar systems use photovoltaics to turn the solar energy directly into energy usable by household appliances.
Wind energy is a form of clean energy that uses the wind to turn a turbine which generates electricity. Electricity is created by turning the kinetic energy of the turbine into electricity. This type of clean energy produces no greenhouse gases, uses no water, takes up a small amount of space, and is plentiful. Energy created from the wind turbines can be used to power schools, businesses, homes, and more.
Hydroelectric energy is created using the kinetic energy of water to turn turbines. The turbines, in turn, create electricity that can be used in houses and buildings. It first goes to the power grid and then to individual buildings. Hydroelectric dams are built on rivers because the flow of water supplies a steady stream of energy. Behind the dam is full of water. The turbine structure of these hydroelectric plants are very similar to wind turbines.
Thermal energy is clean energy that is provided from the heat of the earth. Resources of geothermal energy can range anywhere from the upper 10 feet of the Earth's surface to hot rock found a few miles down, or even molten rock called magma that is found further into the mantle. Geothermal energy works by tapping into steam or hot water reservoirs underground and directing the heat towards a turbine to turn it and generate electricity. This energy can be used to provide power and heating or cooling to houses, schools, businesses, and even appliances through wall sockets and the building's internal wiring.
There are many ways that solar power, hydroelectric power, geothermal power, and wind power could be all used for China. Solar power could be used by China efficiently because across the middle of China are long, flat expanses of land, empty land along highways. These are ideal spots to insert solar panels, where they would gain a lot of energy daily. Hydroelectric power, for example, could be used in many more of China's rivers or outlets of lakes. China has a lot of bodies of flowing water, so if it put hydroelectric plants among most of them, it could gain a lot of needed valuable energy. Geothermal power is an interesting source of energy, but it can be very useful for heating buildings. If it were implemented in the middle of many major Chinese cities, it could supply heat to places within its reach in all directions. Wind energy could also be harnessed by utilizing China's very long coastline on its eastern border. Its eastern border on this coastline could provide a lot of free energy if enough wind turbines would put offshore to collect it.
Here are our citations.